for us. Life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car.
Broken down on the road? Trust Caleb Service and Repair, your go-to heavy-duty service provider in Kimball. They're available 24/7 for fast, reliable on-site repairs. From truck and trailer service to towing, DOT inspections, and more. With expert technicians and a commitment to quality and customer satisfaction, they'll keep you rolling and minimize your downtime. Call Caleb Service and Repair today, because when the job can't wait, neither do they.
Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Plankington and White Lake has proudly served this area for over 100 years and takes great pride in being part of such wonderful communities. We are locally owned and strive to deliver the best service to all of our customers. Please consider us for all your banking needs. Farmers and Merchant State Bank, personal service, professional solutions. Locations in Plankington and White Lake. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know FarmCo locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. FarmCo, feeding your future.
At Helena Agri Enterprises, we're proud to be one of the nation's top providers of crop inputs and agronomic solutions. Our people are committed to helping feed and fuel the world, combining time-tested experience with forward-thinking innovation. Here in Plankington, the Helena team is honored to work alongside farmers year after year, providing products, knowledge, and service you can count on. Stop by Helena in Plankington today and see how we can keep your farm moving forward.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
At Fort Randall Federal Credit Union, we believe your money should work for you. Whether you're saving for something big, borrowing for something better, or planning for whatever comes next, we're here to help you get there. And the best part? You're never just an account number. You're a neighbor, a member, someone we know by name. Fort Randall Federal Credit Union. Visit us today and let's plan your tomorrow. Or find out more at ftrandallfcu.com.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
A lot of family members don't realize when you get picked to be the executor of mom and dad's estate or the trustee, it is a thankless job. I have met with lots of families where the heartstring emotion of selling a family farm, if you're not a farmer and not been in a farming family, you can't understand the dynamics that go in with that. You just got to be patient, let them air any concerns that they have, listen to them, and try to understand the struggles that everyone goes through and make it a positive experience.
Countryside Veterinary Clinic Incorporated, your local large and small animal veterinary hospital and supplier, offering a large variety of animal services, equipped with a haul-in facility to perform services needed for large animals, chute side on the farm to cover your ultrasound and processing cattle needs. Also offering small animal services from wellness exams to surgical needs. Fully stocked with cattle antibiotics, vaccines, and general supplies to get the job done. Dr. Joy has been your local veterinarian servicing the area since 2008. Give her and her team a call today.
Platt Health Center of Vera, along with our affiliated primary care clinics located in Platt, Geddes, and White Lake, provide you and your family with comprehensive health care and access to extensive medical specialties. Platt Health Center provides services including 24-hour emergency services, wellness visits and physicals, telemedicine, and more. Find more on our clinic hours on our website. Trust Platt Health Center doctors and nurses to take care of you and your family.
What if the market shifts? What if the margins on your farm keep getting tighter? Simplot Grower Solutions is here to help. Simplot Crop Advisors know South Dakota corn, soybean, wheat, and other crops like you do because they live and work here. So, even if the market shifts or the margins keep getting tighter, you'll have the insight and support to keep moving forward. Simplot Grower Solutions.
A challenge is not something to shy from. It's a chance to step up your game, and meet change head on. A call to get your hands dirty and your data clean. A new reason to refocus, reinvigorate, and refine your efforts. With every new challenge comes a choice. Back down or rise to it. The enhanced Channel Seed brand. Rise to the challenge.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
When you're busy taking in all the area's school activities, remember you'll find one stop with more to offer. You guessed it, the West 40 Food and Fuel in Owatonna. We have what you want right at I-90 exit 260, including Arby's for quality, quick food options. You'll like our large selection of beverages and snacks in our West 40 C-Store. We are proud to support our area young people, educators, and parents who make our schools great. Go Kimball White Lake Wildcats from your fans at the West 40 Food and Fuel in Owatonna.
At Iverson Auto, our legacy is your trust. Whether you're in Mitchell or in Huron, we embody the values that have defined us for generations. We have been your partner on the road since 1948.
We bring decades of expertise to ensure your journey begins with confidence. Our goal is to turn your visit into a memorable experience, leaving you with a smile and peace of mind.
Iverson Auto of Mitchell and Huron are here to make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable every step of the way.
Visit us online at iversonauto.com.
Midstate Communications is a proud supporter of area athletics, education, and extracurricular activities. With Midstate's 100% fiber optic network, they are gig certified and offer the latest in technology, including a Wi-Fi 6 router. Midstate provides the highest quality services at the most affordable rate, all over the region's fastest and most reliable network. Whether it be voice, video, or internet, Midstate Communications has you covered. Call 778-6221 or go to midstatesd.net and see how they can connect you to the world.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome to Michelle's Market, your friendly neighborhood grocery store where every aisle is filled with fresh produce, local goodies, and the warmth of a small town vibe. Michelle's Market serves up the best certified Angus beef, and how can you not remember the fresh bakery in Michelle's Market? So why not stop by today? Experience the personal touch, friendly smiles, and unbeatable prices that make Michelle's Market the heart of Kimball. Because here, it's
back to the Countryside Bakery.
Good evening, travelers, and welcome to the junction. This isn't quite the end of the line, nor is it the beginning. It's a station for those who left something behind. A song, a dream, a promise, or even perhaps themselves. Now that drifts in and out of the fog. A scientist still glowing from her own invention, a pilot who never quite reached the shore, a first lady of courage stitched into her smile, and others famous and forgotten alike. Now that drift through this fog, all having a story, some bright, some heavy. But you may even figure out their names or faces, but here, faces and names don't matter. What matters is what they've left behind, and what they'll find before they depart again. Keep your hearts open, great travelers. Remember, what's lost wasn't always gone. Sometimes, you just need to find a key to all my understanding. Now then, the train is leaving due. So if you have the courage to step back before looking forward, please join us at the junction.
Tickets, please. One way to... Oh dear, where is the station? Fog. Just fog. Well, that's probably route tonight. You must be new here, aren't you? Yes, ma'am. Still learning which direction the train goes. I think forward? Well, sometimes that's all any of us can do. like answers, only to reveal as many questions as they solve. For example, when I first saw the light from the element I named, I thought I was touching God's handwriting. But it burned. I bottled wonder and called it progress. And still, I watched the color fade from the hands of those who helped me. The glow I loved the most, it betrayed me. But I would still choose to turn that key, because ignorance is the darkest poison. Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
Oh, no need to apologize. We don't choose what carries us away. We don't get to choose what our gifts are or what they become. We only get to choose if we'll use them and how we can use them to bring a better meaning to them.
Meaning, that's the only cure I found that never failed.
Well, I think that it's to anything. It's a key to freedom, a way out of contracts, delays, and applause. I've used this key to back out of the limelight and lock the stage door from the outside. Or to lock the past. People love me and but what if this key opened me up from the inside instead? And nobody liked what they discovered.
Well, yes, like you said, keys may close things, but they can also open things. Songs, for one. Every tune starts with a key. Maybe this is the key to a melody we're supposed to sing together. I learned early, if your voice shakes, just ask somebody to sing with you. Or sing louder. Men call it rebellion, I call it rebellion. Maybe. Or maybe it's something simpler. A key to remind us by none of us will pass through this life alone.
You know, like with Margot's father, it's on Jar's poets, I call it essence of regret, limited edition. Time is money. Both are out faster than think, especially time. Should I buy more both, but market's cruel, sentimental.
And what price would you pay for more time?
Oh, I paid enough already. Oil, steel, sweat, blood. I built libraries, foundations, found curious solutions. I have single-handedly saved this nation from time. Still, the problem is not. Hey, young lady. What's guy gonna do to get an upgrade around here? Preferably first class, away from all the heavens.
I don't think there's any special scheme assignments, sir. Everyone's in the same boat. Or I guess in this case, the train.
Well, that's a pity. Someone for a private suite. Cold drinks, hot food, maybe a hot woman. No takers. Well, guess I'll be on my way.
A man who tried to measure life in moments. But here, money and material things don't matter.
You know, people always cheer my name.
They never really understood my name. They asked me if I was through exhaustion and heartbreak and 3 nervous breakdowns. I laughed and said, breathing exercises. I want a key that opens the door without I've been there myself. I want a key that locks away loneliness. That's my secret. I've always been surrounded by people. I've never been truly alone. And yet, I've never stopped feeling it. I want a key that's a blessing. Not like my cutie that was supposedly a blessing. Sure, it was a blessing at first, but then it became a curse. They told me I had star quality, and then they tried to pluck it out of me like a spiritual. I said, you want me to be light and soft, tough and brave? Make up your mind. I'll interchange you with star quality. And then woman. And I said, then stop listening, sugar. I'm evidently not talking to you. They told me, honey, country music ain't for women. So I wrote a song and called it Mind Your Own Business. And guess what? Suddenly, they listened. I really once did wish for a quiet life, a normal life, one that wasn't filled with constant struggle and proving myself. So, in a moment of weakness, I married a man and settled down. But that poor man just spoke in grunts and tractor jargon. That doesn't really sound like marriage. That sounds like farming. After that, I dreamed of escaping. So, I wrote a hit song and found myself trapped again. But this time, on the stage. Moral of the story, be careful what door you knock on. It might just open and hand you a microphone. Wow, at least the door you opened in life didn't come with flying monkeys and child labor.
I told you platform 3, not platform 13. Platform 13 is for trains that are actually moving. This here is an imaginary station, not Grand Central Station.
Well, the map said turn left at the fog. Well, that's not helpful. Everything is fog.
Your map is upside down. No wonder why we're lost.
Nope, still not helping. Would probably really help if I could read.
You can't read? That was enough to know before I nominated you navigator. Well, I just hope we stay here. The beach is so comfy, and I'm gonna have a granola bar in my snack pouch. Today is my lucky day. And it's only slightly full of lint.
I use my key to unlock tomorrow. And then, if I get to go up, if I have a key, what tomorrow is losing over 1,000? I don't think it's wrong to go. Even now. It's like lighting a match. Knowing it will go out. But still lighting it anyway. As long as that match isn't in my hair strap. I use my magic key to open a lab with no restrictions. To discover without fear of politics getting involved. Without war. To give light. Not to destroy with it. Nothing in life is to be feared anyway. It's only to be understood. We must have perseverance and above all, confidence in ourselves.
You speak of keys as if they are gifts. I see them as tools, instruments of will. I never waited for doors to open. I built my own. And if they didn't fit the frame, then I reshaped the frame.
But what if that door was locked for a reason?
Then I'd ask who locked it and why they proved what was on the other side.
And if that key had been something dangerous?
Then we must be brave enough to face it. Progress is not light, it is necessary.
And yet, even I am lost.
Discord, there will not be harmony. Where there is error, there will be truth. Where there is doubt, there will be faith. And where there is doubt, there will be faith. And where there is despair, we can all bring hope. That key, it just unlocked the future. Excuse me, I need a moment.
It looks like she just opened the door to the future. And for many others that come after her. I would like to do the same. Unlock doors for others I need. My life was never meant to be lived only for myself. This key is not mine. It's ours. This belongs to every woman here, and every woman yet to come. I carry you all in my travels and adventures in one way or another. I considered each girl who looked to me for guidance as my daughter. I like to think they made me stronger, braver, kinder. I carry them. Some through grief, and some through history. I am proud of this weight, and it made your memories shine brighter. Not every mother was born to have children. Some were born for a different purpose. But once you find that purpose, that is the legacy to live. My husband's fireside words echoed through the hallways of the world. He spoke of horrible days that would end in infamy, but he also spoke of his belief in democracy and freedom. He believed in peace. Together, we offered every nation of the world the hand clasp of a good neighbor. We begged everybody who wished for friendship and had a desire to belong to look each other in the eyes and to take the hands of those who were reaching out. These hands hold the keys to peace, friendship, and a sense of belonging.
What are you women even talking about? Keys are worthless without locks. What door are you looking for? Does it exist?
It isn't built yet, but when it is, we'll either unlock it or we'll kick it with both feet.
Excuse me? We're supposed to be delivering something important. It says, to whom it may concern. That's either very mysterious or kind of lazy.
Maybe it's for the lady with the guitar. She looks concerned. Or constipated. Hey lady, you want a raisin? And who exactly are you? We're the Lost and Families. We find things, we lose things. Mostly we lose things.
Did you happen to lose a key?
Well, we technically didn't lose it. We just misplaced it in a very irreversible way.
You might have fallen into a puddle, or a pocket, or physiological dilemma. Do you mean philosophical dilemma? Actually, not sure.
I found this gummy bear. Shaped like Winston Churchill, but no key. Oh, no. We didn't lose a key, we found a key.
Gee, Lee, make up your mind. Find a key, lose a key. When did everyone get so cynical?
Yeah, we're supposed to deliver this important letter to someone, but then we got distracted by this stupid fog and a vending machine that only dispenses with red.
I tried retracing our steps, but it keeps rerouting us to emotional growth.
How is pretzel that shaped like a question mark? I'm not game for the day if I can say so myself.
So just to be clear, you don't know whose key this is?
Nope, but we're excellent pretending we do.
We're also very good at finding things we weren't looking for.
Like this happy granola bar. Or self-awareness.
So if you see a key that looks like it's been emotionally neglected, it's probably ours.
Oh, to be your kid.
Oh, speaking of you, Amelia, you've been awfully quiet when I got ticket with you all night. Tell us, what do you think this all means?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm still thinking about what you said earlier, about the sky being open to everyone, men and women. Maybe the lock on my plane in your door. I left it open once and never quite found my way back. Or maybe it unlocks the sky for everyone. That is, if I ever get the courage to chase it again. Maybe it opens the sky itself. Or courage. Sometimes that's the hardest door to unlatch. I used to believe courage was loud, like an applause or propellers. But it's quiet, isn't it? It's in the small moments. When you're high above the clouds and your radio fails. That's when you find it. When they told me, I disappeared. I smiled. They didn't understand. I didn't vanish. I arrived, just not where they expected. Maybe this key doesn't unlock anything. Maybe it's the lock that keeps me here until I'm ready to fly again.
Well, if that's the case, then you already have the key here. It's in your heart.
Don't let the fog tell you otherwise.
Then maybe I'll try again. This next flight might not end. It might just keep going.
Ladies, it's time. Last one in, first one down.
They called me the Iron Maiden, not because I was cold, but because I refused to melt. Those electoral assaults I just received, I was the first woman elected to lead a nation that doubts me. I did not ask for permission. I asked for results, and I got them. Don't follow the crowd. Let the crowd follow you. And if this key opens anything, let it open the minds of those who with that strength and softness cannot coexist.
Her name was Margaret Hilda Thatcher, the Iron Lady, Prime Minister, a woman of controversy, a woman of legacy. She transformed Britain's stagnant economy, tamed the unions, and re-established her country to world power. With two United States presidents by her side, she helped end the Cold War. She once said, in politics, if nothing said, ask a man. But if not nothing done, ask a woman. Even I have to agree with that.
Well, I guess if no one else is quite ready to go yet, I'll head on down that yellow brick road. You knew me in ruby slippers, but never in bare feet. There were days when I wanted to run forever in those ruby slippers, to a place where skies are blue and clouds are far, far behind me. But I stood here, still. I was loved for who I was, for me. I'm sure of it, wasn't I? Anyway, thank you for giving me a stage without a script, even for just a bit. Are you ready for me? Good. I go home. There's no place like it.
Her name was Frances Edward Gum. You probably know her as Judy Garland, Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. The girl who carried a rainbow on her tired shoulder, who had a head full of ideas, a heart full of love, and a lion to share courage.
Maybe this key will keep another girl from breaking under the pressure of being wanted. They told me to smile, to shimmer, to seduce. But nobody ever asked me what I feared or what I dreamed. They called me beautiful. Remember, imperfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. I may be selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. I can get out of control and hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell do not deserve me at my best. I never wanted to make money. I wanted to feel wonderful. You wages made me feel wonderful, even if it was just me.
Her name was Norma Jean Morrison, baptized as Norma Jean Baker, but you probably know her as Marilyn Monroe. She didn't want to be taken seriously. People didn't care about her IQ of 162. They just saw her as a dumb blonde. Though, truth be told, she was actually brunette. But her close circle of friends still reveal her. Those friends included Ella Fitzgerald, Martin Luther King Jr., and another friend of presidential stature that you may have heard about in the papers. Are you ready?
Thanks so much. I proved that you don't have to be loud to matter, but it sure does help if you can hold the note. I opened doors of the song so that other women could sing theirs. That's the only key I ever needed.
Her name was Ellen Muriel Deason. They called her Kitty Wells. She was nominated to be top female artist for 14 consecutive years, and the first female country artist to sell 1 million records. This Canadian country broke all the rules and records. By a voice that would be shut up or shut out.
Unlike Kitty, I was told the world would forget me. That my words were too small. That I was too small. They tried to silence me and they thought they succeeded. But I am not small anymore. I'm not hiding. Because I reached you. And you reached back. You heard my
dark is not foolish. It is brave, because hope belongs to those who risk being. Here's my journal. Please help me with my words. Just one thing. It would be this. Only greatness isn't found in wealth or power, but in character, goodness, and always being true to yourself.
Her name was Annalise Marie Frank, Anne Frank. She taught us that courage could live in between pencil lines. For 761 days, she hid. For 761 days, she wrote in this diary, ironically named Kitty, to give for her 13th birthday. Her last entry says, I keep on trying to find a way, what I could be, what I could do, if there just weren't any other people living in the world. Are you ready?
I held the light in my hands and prayed it would heal, not harm. The key to knowledge is never without cost. Curiosity didn't kill me. It only made me glow. I named the first chemical element I discovered polonium, after my beloved home country of Poland. I never forgot where I came from. I never forgot those I loved and those who were in my corner. Knowledge is lonely without kindness. But in Poland, and here, I found kindness. Even brilliance seems to welcome.
May I take this one? Her name is Marie Skłodowska, also known as Marie Curie. First female scientist won with the Nobel Prize, and the only female scientist to win the coveted prize in two different fields, physics and chemistry. It is estimated she helped save the lives of 1 million soldiers with the mobile X-ray she invented in World War I. And in 1921, my wife, Abby Rockefeller, helped raise her 100,000 dollars so she could buy a grand radium and continue her studies. Marie gave the world life and paid the price of silence.
I carried postcards, letters, words across the world. Because words matter. So now I tell you, speak for those who don't have a voice. Even when it's uncomfortable. Especially when it's uncomfortable. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. And the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. If I had a key, it would open doors for all, not just a few. And now, this key is more secure.
Her name was Eleanor Roosevelt. She was an advocate, architect of possibility. She stood when and where no one else would. She was the longest serving First Lady of the United States, never staining in her famous husband's shadow, but creating her own spotlight. But more than that, she was a champion for those who needed a voice when theirs couldn't be heard. They all wondered what this key unlocked. Some thought it was freedom, others recognition. But the truth is, the key was never theirs. It was ours. This key unlocks understanding, so don't resist.
They thought we forget their names, their words. They thought we forget the light that they have brought into this world.
But we'll never forget their wisdom, their laughter, or the lessons they taught us. Lessons which have been written down, talked about, and passed down for generations.
John felt curious home far, far away. Places where troubles will melt away. Like lemon drops. I love lemon drops. That's definitely where you find me.
It's always about food with you, isn't it? Meanwhile, those women we just met put themselves on the map so we could follow their path. There is I think it's time to continue on our journey.
These women waited here not for a train, but for recognition. They are women of light and shadow, noise and nuance. You remember their faces, now remember their fight. Not just who they became, but who they were. He was the word, and tonight you have all heard. My name, I have many. The one who waits, the one who listens. And now tonight, if you have listened, I am you.